All right. Hello, everyone. Okay, just give me a moment to make sure that the live stream is up. And of course, if you are here, say hello. I'd love to connect with you energetically, whether you are on here live or on the replay. It will be a beautifully divine experience just to connect with you. And of course, if you're here in this group and you're new, I would just love to take this opportunity to welcome you and say, please do share yourself, introduce. If you want to, if you've been here for a long time, you're an oldie but a goldie. Feel free to share as well and just let me know, introduce yourself in the group, connect, and all of that good stuff. You're very welcome to use this beautiful space as you are ascending and coming in and doing the work to reconnect with your purpose, with your authentic power. And I'm going to dive in a little bit. I just wanted to pop in here today to say hello to everyone. And hello to all of you here as well. And if you want to watch the replay, be sure to join the free Facebook group, the Siren Goddess Collective. It's right there, and it's in my link in the bio, and you can join and have all the good stuff there as well. All the free resources are available in the collective. You are absolutely welcome to DM me or comment if you need any assistance with that. So I just want to say welcome, 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 welcome. All right. So let's dive in, shall we? Let's dive in. Okay. So this is a little impromptu because I just wanted to come in here to say hello. And the second thing is I have been driving a lot since I got home. My home is Malaysia, for those who are new to my world. I'm born and raised in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. I currently reside in Edinburgh, Scotland, with my beautiful husband. And I'm just home for the Lunar New Year, and it's been spectacular. It's been amazing. I've been doing a lot of amazing things with the family, and I've also been driving a lot. So in Edinburgh, I have the luxury of just walking. I don't actually have to drive in Edinburgh, but back in Kuala Lumpur, it's almost impossible to get anywhere without driving. So I do have a driver's license. And the very interesting thing is, a lot of downloads come through when I'm driving. And I was driving today. I was taking this long journey, pretty long journey, about 43 minutes ride to my friend's place. And I realized that the saying that I shared before a while ago, that there is never a wrong turn, only long turns, kind of came back into my head. And I also realized that in the midst of doing all of that, I went through all the tolls. Tolls are those little things where you have to kind of beep your card, and you pay an amount so that the journey is shorter, and you take a highway. So every highway, or I guess I don't know what you call that I suppose you call them the motorway in the UK. So it's the highway here, we call it the highway, and every highway has tolls. So you have to pay to use that highway, basically. So I realized something amazing, and I just want to share that. So I took a wrong turn, quote unquote, and I had to prolong my journey compared to the usual amount of time it would take based on Google. And it got me really thinking. I was thinking, well, it's never really a wrong turn. There is always an opportunity to do a U-turn and go back to, whatever that is, to get back on track. Even though it would take a little longer for me to get to where I need to go. And that was when it really hit me, like physically, a manifestation of the saying that I literally shared with all of you as a download a couple of days ago. There is never really a wrong turn, but a long turn. And it is actually the tagline for the upcoming Masterclass, multidimensional. So if you haven't sign up for that yet. It's going to be epic. I'm going to be sharing all the good stuff about how you can stop sitting on your invitation to participate in the universe and really create from limitless potential. These are things that I absolutely share with my clients, and I want to share with you what we actually do so that you can tap into your multidimensionality and at the same time anchor in and actually understand how you can work with the energetics of creation. You know, so many of these beautiful clients that I work with are beautiful multidimensional leaders in their own way, you know, from across the world, all different ages, doing different things. And one of the big reasons why they seek for mentorship with me is because they feel their multidimensionality. They know this is true for them. They have amazing ideas. They have service in their blood. They are here to serve the highest at the highest level and be at service for the highest good. And yet they cannot really land here in this dimension, whether it is because, you know, somehow they can't really work with the idea of having a business, you know, and walking with the duality of having a business and also being multidimensional, or whether they feel like abundance is so far from their reach, or that they feel like, you know, they really want to do what they love, but it seems like they keep self-sabotaging, or that they want to really awaken the leader within, which is really some of the beautiful clients I'm working with right now. So one of the things that get my women really stuck, and if this is you, please reach out, you know, send me a DM, let's have a chat. You know, there's no pressure to opt into anything, but what I'm going to tell you is really from my heart. And you know, our conversations about these things go really deep because there is a reason why you cannot perceive abundance in your life right now. There's a reason why you can live in the sense, deeper sense of freedom right now. There's a reason why you don't have a sense of purpose right now, or even a sense of belonging anywhere. Maybe you're in a place where you feel like your circumstances rendering you really helpless, or maybe you feel like you've done so many quote unquote wrong turns that you don't have any more confidence in taking the leap or taking the plunge with faith. So wherever you are, I just want to say I have so much compassion for you, and I want to be here to support you. And so please reach out if this is really for you. If this is you, please do. So as I was saying, you know, driving through the tolls to get on the highway so that it shortens the time to get to where I need to go, rather than going through all the convoluted little tiny alleyways or whatever ways that I would have also been able to take, really became such a big revelation for me. It literally was something I likened to our journey as a leader, our journey to awaken self-leadership, our journey to embody the vortex of stillness in the space, right? You know, people come to me all the time, and of course I would love to hear from you. Please do share, you know, whatever that is you are drawn into this space. There is something that is not sitting right in your life right now, and you may have that option of sharing what is not sitting right, and you keep marinating in it and, you know, letting it run your life, or you take the really bold move, you make that bold move, you know, in terms of getting the mentorship that you need, getting the help that you need, getting the support that you need, reaching out to the community, asking for help, sharing, asking for advice. You know, my women are not, you know, sitting around and, you know, they're waiting for something to happen. My women are here to really say, I'm taking back ownership of my creatorship, and I'm going to be the creator sitting on the driver's seat, and I'm going to drive. And what I really mean by this as a multidimensional leader is that we're not here to over control everything. I just want to make it really clear, because we tend to think that, oh, if I'm in the driver's seat, I need to make sure I'm in complete control of everything. But The big thing here is the energetics, not about what you act and do. So the energetics of, yes, I am in the driver's seat. I am the CEO of my brand. I am, the mother of my children. I am the lover in this relationship. And one half of the relationship is about me and what I can do and bring to the relationship. Whatever your situation is that's drawn you into this world of mine, you absolutely have power to decide, are you going to take a longer journey, or are you going to pay the toll to get on the highway? And support is always here for you. And if you are in a space where you feel like, well, I feel like this kind of support is only for a certain amount, like a certain kind of person, well, you're not far from the truth. Yes, it is for a certain type of person, but it's also, there's this saying which I truly believe rings so true, is that you don't have to be someone to do something. You don't have to be someone before you can do something. Let's just be real with that, right? Because so many of us think, we think that we have to become something before we can go out and do the thing that we really want to do, or something like your wildest dreams, something that makes your heart soar, something that creates so much joy and peace in your life. I remember there was this beautiful woman who came into my world, and I remember she told me that peace feels like something that is so far away and selfish to have. And that really was, I think it kind of blew me like, whoa, wait, what? Because I never, firstly, in my experience, I felt that peace is everyone's birthright. But when I met her and I heard what she's spoken to me about, I realized that the conditioning runs so deep that sometimes we might even think that peace is such a thing that is so unattainable. But I'm here to tell you, like, from my personal experience, that you can absolutely have it. You can absolutely have it. And why I say this, and I say this with love and compassion, is because I believe that we all can remember. It's just a matter of, are we going to remember? Do we decide to continue to sit on the invitation from the universe? Are we going to say, no, it's not for me, when it's really for you? And it pains my heart to see women, not being able to hold themselves to that standard. It's really about being the truth of who you are, which is a high being. I keep saying being, but it's really about being. It's not really just saying, I am this version and I am very, I hope I can be that. I wish I could be that. And that's it. It's really about, yeah, I am that version who owns a business, who runs a multi-million business, who travels the world, who works anywhere in the world and earning a good income from what I love to do. Or I'm that version with a relationship that is so lit up and expansive, that I love this relationship so much that I know that I'm the soulmate for this soulmate. We are we have to be in that state of feeling even before we can see the evidence of it. Because if we can see this vision, it is ours, and it is our responsibility to nurture that vision. It has to be nurtured. When we create something, the nurturing, the nourishing is what makes it a sustainable thing. And so it is a very, very, very subjective thing, but usually when I see things like, things falling apart or breaking apart, like, I believe there is a greater thing waiting for you. And if you truly believe in your vision, if you truly believe that this is for you, this is your work, and you haven't seen the evidence of it, but you feel it in your heart, you feel it and you love it. It's like those people who are, in the movie industry, in the publishing industry, the books you hold in your hand, the movies you're seeing on the screen were many, many years of incubation, many, many years, and maybe even many, many rounds of scripts being rejected, ideas being rejected. They kept shopping it around until someone picked it up and started to create a movie or a book. Why can't we think that way for our work, our creation, as a mystic, as the powerful sorceress, the witch, the healer that we are? If we are here and we're saying that we're here to lead, we're here to help other people, then let's get real about this. Hold yourself accountable. I always say this: when you say yes to, I get people asking me for links all the time, by the way, like to join this or join that. And it pains me sometimes to see women who ask for the link and then they sit on it, they sit on the invitation, and then they just don't take that next step. And I'm talking about people who promised they are going to come in. I've had experiences like this before, and then they just poof, they just disappear. They just walk away and into the sunset. You know what? It doesn't hurt me when this happens. What it does is it will hurt that person who did this. Because what's going to happen is subconsciously is being embedded that, well, whenever I say I'm going to do it, it falls through because I would never do it. And that trust for yourself continues to deplete and deplete and deplete, and to the point where you somehow have this idea, this identity that I always say I would do it, but I would not. And it will either push you into this numbness of ennui, of like just, oh, well, whatever, apathy, or it will just make you infuriated with yourself and you'll hate yourself even more. And I say this because I used to be that version. I was so scared to jump into something that I really wanted. I was holding on to dear life, to something that I thought kept me safe, the illusions of security, I call them. And I don't want to do that ever again in my life, ever. I feel this in my heart. I feel it in my entire fiber. It fires me up. It burns my soul into activation all the time, because I don't want any women to feel like that anymore. I'm here to set women free. In fact, I'm going to say I'm here to guide women to set themselves free, because you're the only person who can do this. I'm here to be your mentor. I'm ready for you. I'm here as you jump in, as you plunge down. I'm here to walk the deepest, deepest, deepest path with you. And I say deepest because we really go deep. We really go deep into bioenergetics. We go deep into ceremony. We go deep into working with tea spirit. We go deep into the ancestral wisdom, the Daoist healing, alchemical healing. So much of the work we do is like, I can absolutely run a masterclass and you can come in and you can revel in the magic and decide for yourself. I'm not here to push you into doing anything you don't want to do. And so if you're in a position where you're like, I really want to be a better version of myself, I want to get clear on certain things, and I want to clear up some subconscious dissonance, and I want to be in this place where I can truly, truly say I'm leading with love, I can set some beautiful, loving boundaries. I want to be that leader. I want to be creating impact. I want to be living on purpose. I want to be so seated in my authentic power that no matter what the circumstances are, the situations I'm in, I know that I'm seated here. And that the energetics behind my truth, the energetics behind my work is a CEO, a leader, not someone who's like I'm coming in, but the clients, they make me do this, or like I don't have enough money, so I hate the whole industry because the industry is like this, or whatever that is, or even like relationship wise, it's like, oh, my husband really should do this more, or like, oh, my lover is not doing that, and I can't tell him because he's like this, and I want to get a divorce, but I don't know how, and I'm going to ruin everyone's life, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? Those are really excuses that are keeping you small. And I know you're going to hate me for saying that. Maybe not. Maybe you're listening and you're saying, fuck yes, she's saying some sense into me. She's making sense. In which case, please DM me, get into the mentorship. My mentorship, 1 year of mentorship. I have other options where you can work one-to-one with me in a private immersion called the Siren Goddess for 3 months or 4 months, or you can join the 1 year mentorship, which is insanely valuable because one program can be, £2,000 to £3,000, but in the mentorship, you get everything, you get full access, and it's only £12,229 paid in full. You also get payment plans. I can absolutely share that with you if that is what will be needed for you. But you get full access to all my programs, to all my events, masterclasses, masterminds. Like, it's just so incredible. And yes, I have space to upgrade into a private one-to-one 1 year mentorship as well. So that level of support is like so intimate. Like, I know everything. Like, I know what's going on in your life. Like, I am speaking with you. It's like a bond that we forged as a mentor and a client, a mentor and a student. And so much of the work goes into the transmissions that are non-verbal. So I can't speak enough about the incredible magical things that happen in our work. And I just want to put this out there because I see this so often, that we wait. We wait and we wait and we wait for times to be better. We wait for our children to be older. We wait for our current program to finish, but even though you're in the program, you're like, I really love this person that's speaking to me right now through my screen. I want to work with her. I just want to, but maybe I should wait. Like, gosh, energy is completely transcendent. There's no time and space when we talk about energy. And that is why my work works so quickly at the speed of light, because it is energy that we're working with. That's all. And I'm so grateful that my clients come in and they have this completely open mindset. Like, I speak to them for the first time when we meet, like, stay open because some incredible things can happen very quickly for you. And lo and behold, it happens. So I just want to put this out here because there is never a wrong turn. There are only long turns. And if you're flying on the wings of a mentor who's done it before, who you energetically feel is so aligned with where you want to go, I'm here to guide you. I'm here to guide you on this journey. And the more we do this work, the more we realize that there isn't actually just one destination. It continues on and on and on. And to be a completely amazing multidimensional leader, we have to really be able to work with the different dimensions of us in order to harness our very, very core essence, in order for that truth, for that authentic power to actually be manifested in this dimension. And that is how you access or embody, express abundance, creativity, purpose in a way that isn't about, I have to sacrifice that in order to be this. In this time that I have right now with people who are outside of this work, who are not doing, the inner work that we do, I've met so many of my friends and peers who are completely burnt out, exhausted, even though they have big houses, big cars, money, and they don't feel connected. They just feel like it's just this constant sense of like, I have to have enough. And because they feel that way, they don't have enough. They don't ever feel like they have enough. And I believe that in this world that we're in right now, this is an invitation for our people, you and I, multidimensional leaders, to rise and lead the way by showing that you can absolutely have what you desire without sacrificing your health, your mental health, your physical health, without sacrificing love. We can absolutely live in a world free of judgment, but we have to get the groundwork working, and we can absolutely do it faster together. And this is your invitation to pay the toll, to get on the highway, where it's smooth, it's a good drive, it's a memorable drive where you can be present to everything on the journey, because that is all there is to life. Truly, that is all there is to life. So if you feel like you're just burning through life and you're like, I don't even remember what I did last year, or like, I don't think I even, gosh, like, what have I achieved? Like, let's do this work so that you can ground and anchor in and start to really express your soulful self, shed away the protective personality, and start to infuse your personality with your spirit, your cosmic self, because that is who you truly are. And so I just want to invite you, if you haven't signed up already, come on into the masterclass. It's starting on the 31st of January at 2 p.m. UK time. And then after that, I'm jetting off to Japan. So much will come through as well when I'm there. I just know it already. I will be launching something super special as well on the 31st of January. So keep your eyes peeled. If any one of you are like sick and done with hiding, that is going to be for you. And it will be part of the mentorship at Mysteries Gate as well. That's my 1-year mentorship at Mysteries Gate. So if you're already there and you're like, yep, I want to do this, jump on in. Otherwise, I'll see you at the masterclass, or I'll see you around if you're not joining the masterclass. I send you so much love. Today is the People's Day on the Lunar New Year calendar, and that is called Renru. And basically, it's the day that the goddess Nuwa created human beings. And it's a really special day. It's a beautiful day to celebrate us, to reimagine us, to recalibrate our energy to the cosmos. So I will be doing that. I hope you are as well. I have a beautiful goddess to goddess transmission that I also posted up earlier that you can purchase at a really ridiculously low price right now. I just wanted to make that available to everyone. So if that's for you, you can check that out as well. Sending you so much love, and I will see you very soon.